Yeah, welcome to the dojo, baby, man. Have no fear, Taekwondo is here, man. I know what's going on. Listen, we got some deep 300 IQ game being given away this video, man. Listen, I'm gonna let the video speak for itself, but basically what's about to go down is you'll see a video from Twitch live, right? And what happened is I was reading DMs and reviewing DMs directly on there from people of, let's say, conversations they have with women or questions that they have had directly. Now, I provide this service every day on Patreon and more videos specifically and strictly on game on Patreon. So if you feel like my YouTube channel is too diversified, there's too much, reaction, fun content, or gaming, whatever going on here, I'm always strictly game and life advice on Patreon. Because I do one-on-one calls on there, exclusive content, direct DMs, all of the above. So, but I don't like it to be like I'm getting bigger and it's like the only way you could reach me is if you could pay to talk to me or pay to DM me, or you know what I'm saying? So I'll do this on Twitch where live I'll look at DMs, or live we'll do one-on-one calls. So I don't like to separate me from y'all the bigger I get. That's what a lot of content creators do. They let this platform get to their head, their ego start getting bigger, and they start taxing crazy. So I don't do that. I still try to provide some sort of forum where anyone in the community can reach out to me and talk to me no matter how big I get. So with that being said, the game that's being broken down today is so important to me that you guys watch this video fully and understand this, because before you might have came to the channel, whether it's my channel or any dating advice channel or any channel on the internet, to learn more about your social skills, talking to women, and navigating the world through this, you might have been under the misconception that it's some magic words that every like, just imagine for you personally, you might think think of the guy in your life that you think has the most game. I'm talking about that you know it personally, in your personal life, not just like off of YouTube, but in your personal life. Think the person that you have in real life that you think has the most game. You might think it's some magic words in what these dudes are saying, or if you're a girl, you might think it's some magic words in what this girl is saying that makes him or her so smooth with their significant other. And what I like to show y'all is that it's not. It's not some magic word. It's not some key that fits in the lock. It's energy. It's a lot of people talk about this confidence, but I even broke confidence down into scientific breakdown when I did a video on confidence and self-esteem. I should do a video on self-esteem and stuff like that and how to build that. Let me know if y'all want that in the comments. But as I address these topics one by one, as we went through flirting, eye contact, and all these different topics, y'all always see that I explain them on an in-depth level. So with this video right here, when you see what I'm breaking down in the DM, it will be like a lot of making fun of the guy, and then we get into like the actual constructive criticism. That was just for Twitch purposes. You'll see how I asked the question when he said something to her. I said, what did you think she was going to say to what you said? And he probably couldn't even answer that. A lot of us don't even think of that. We don't even think about the response we could get from what we are about to say. And you might say, well, what do you mean? Well, what are you talking about? I'm going to elaborate on this on Patreon. I'm going to make a video much more concise on this. But I'm going to let this Twitch video speak for itself. But the one thing I want to leave y'all with is, when you're talking to a girl, it's easier over text messages because you get to think about what you want to send before you send it. But in person, some people aren't as quick on their toes, right? If you want to improve that, let me know. I can drop a video on that. At the same time, though, as you're talking and going back and forth between this person, you need to know where you're going. Even if you don't know what you're going to say, right? You might not know line for line, bar for bar, but you need to know what the purpose of you talking to this person is. Why? Because as you're approaching this girl, as you're talking to her, you're not going to end up talking about the market price of bananas. You're not going to end up talking about Geico's car insurance just dropped 5%. You're not going to talk about that. You know why? Because you know you came up here to get her number. So when you know and understand your purpose of approaching that person, this makes your messages more concise, and that makes that statement that I said more understanding. Because if I say to you, what did you even think she was going to say back to that, and you don't know, that means you weren't thinking ahead of yourself. And if you don't think ahead of yourself, you're probably wasting words, you're wasting time, because you probably could have got to your goal, get her number, or if she's already at your crib, complete the side quest, get that double XP, baby. And you wasting time because you beating around the bush, but you don't even know what's around the bush. You scared to even approach the bush. You'll see what I'm saying more in this actual full YouTube video. That's why I'm not trying to say too much, because I'm going to elaborate on this during the video. But I just want you to think about that. Have you ever talked to a girl or text a girl, and before you said something, thought about what her response would be to what you said? You know why? Because then you get to play chess with it. I'm going to say this, and then she'll say one or two things. And if she says this one, then I'm going to say that, and then that's going to lead to that. And then you're already 5 steps ahead of yourself. You could do the same one for the alternate, like for the opposite reaction that she might have to the same message. This could be the science to the game. This could be predicting her next couple of moves based on what you said. Putting your opponent in a corner and they bite the bait is done. Checkmate. Send that girl straight to the gulag in the back of the Dooney van. Oh, no. Y'all know how it goes. Straight to Dooney land in the back of the Dooney van, straight to the gulag, man. Got a little rusty with the intro, man. But y'all know how it's going on in the dojo, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Alright, chat. Episode 95 of Dooney Land's Great Avengers. Look, we vibe reviewing right now. Let me pull out the Safari music, bro. Wrong ones. Nah. I need some intense chase music, bro. You need the right music. Alright, chat. Let's get into it. He said, nah, you look mad good in the story. Not gonna lie, the only thing that could make it better if I was in the background. We played the clown music for that. We brought the clown on the screen. He said, first of all, 3 laughing emojis, Slime. Ain't nothing funny. You know why the laughing emojis is there? Because you putting laughing emojis. Why are you using laughing emojis? Were you telling a joke? Are you a joke? Listen, just think about this real quick. You put laughing emojis. If you wasn't telling a joke, then what's funny? You're the joke. That's why she put her laughing emoji. She's laughing at you, bro. You laughed at yourself too. You weren't telling a joke, so what's the last thing that need to be funny here? Hope you get it. So you said, nah, for real, you something special, you look mad good and got a fire sense of humor. Like, do you got a boy? How do you know she got a fire sense of humor? Like, this is when niggas be spitting game, niggas just be chatting, bro. You don't know her like that, Slime. It's chicks. It's chicks I've been talking to for weeks that I wouldn't say nothing like that too. I need some water, chat. This is why a cringe game don't work with women. Cool Assassin, I appreciate the Twitch Prime sub, my boy. This is why you gotta be creative with your game. You gotta just be yourself. Cause when you say this cringe game, this compliment heavy game, and like, bro, she ain't buying that shit. The compliments she hear all day. Saying something about her that you don't even know is true. It's like she know you trying to gas her up. You just want some pussy, bro. She see it from a mile away, bro. Come on, bro. like if she had to say, name 5 times she made you laugh, you would be stunned. Or what's her funniest joke that she ever told you? You would be stunned. You don't know if her sense of humor is fire, bro. You can say something like, we have a similar sense of, like, I wouldn't even say that though. But let's say she posts a lot of stuff that you find funny. Then you can tell that you have a similar sense of humor. But like, come on, bro. Like, even that is pushing. Like, that's like, come on, bro. So after, oh wait, I missed it. You said, do you got a boyfriend? She said, I talked to someone. Now listen, when women say they talk to someone, that means that there's no competition, bro. There's no comp. You need to know that when they 9 times out of 10 they say they're talking to somebody, it ain't serious enough for them to not talk to somebody else. But they've been talking long enough, and they got some type of momentum built to where he's important enough to mention. He not serious enough for her to cut everybody off yet, but he's serious enough to mention. Meaning, no comp. So then you say, shit, that's not what I wanted to hear, but at least you're honest, but y'all not officially dating. She said, I kind of plan to date him eventually. Eventually? Bro, eventually? Bro. Eventually. Oh my, boy, in the way, boy. 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 Boy, ain't no way, boy. And you let her get away with this? How you just let her say that, bro? Do you know how to spell eventually? Something, he ain't even correct her. Is something wrong with us, chat? Then the next message say, for sure, also I'm a professional side nigga, just letting you know. Might have to give you my business card. Yo, if this ain't out of season 5 of Degrassi, season 3 of iCarly, or season 2 of Clownsville, I don't know what is, bro. Yo, it's no way you typed this, read it out loud, and said, yeah, this the one. It's no way before you sent this message, you was like, oh yeah, this gonna fuck the streets up. Oh yeah, the streets gonna love this. It's no way. It's no, bro, you have to listen. Read it out loud. Next, just listen. I gotta read you some G here, bro. Just read it out loud and see if you could imagine yourself saying that to her face. Like, and would it even come off right? Controller player, I appreciate the gift this up, my boy. This the one. This shit gonna pull all the hoes. Yeah, the streets ain't never been the same since I dropped that one. Bro, this is not it, bro. This was a straight miss, bro. Bro, no, listen. Professional side nigga was enough. My boy said might have to give you my business card. And then I'm assuming that your follow-up to that was your phone number. Your phone number is your business card. I don't know, bro. All I know is, bro, y'all have to at least be 10 steps ahead of, like, listen, bro. I don't even like to text. But if I'm texting, right, or if I'm ever saying something, I know where I'm going. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Scott Dojo, I turned 20 yesterday. Feeling good. Show love on Agatizzy. And if you got the time, hashtag to the moon.
Oh, promo, slime. But listen, happy belated, my boy. Happy belated. The drip better been solid, man. It better been sturdy. But listen, bro. Like, you gotta know where you going with it. Like, I'ma say this, then she going, like, listen. That's gonna really make your game 10 times effective when you start doing this. Let me really put you on right now. When you start knowing her response to what you're going to say, to what you said. Now, I got to really try to explain this in a way that's going to make chat. Let me know if y'all follow me, bro. When you start knowing or you start predicting how she going to respond to what you are about to say or what you want to say. Chat, let me know if that's making sense, bro. Let me know if that don't make sense. I can elaborate. I can explain it more. I gotta stretch, bro. Let me know that's really making sense, bro. Alright, listen. Good. Because what I mean to this is, and the most clear example of this was Sean, bro. When Sean said, So your boyfriend okay with you getting niggas' numbers? Like, what did you think she was gonna say, bro? Did you even think about what her response might have been? Did you even listen? In public speaking, they have something called being rhetorically sensitive, right? I'll pull up the definition and everything, bro. I'll pull up the definition and everything. It's called rhetorical sensitivity, bro. Really, this is the levels to the game I'm giving y'all, bro. This ain't no approach her and say this pickup line game. Nigga, my game really deep, nigga. My game is really deep. Listen, rhetorical sensitivity is a set of attitudes that lead to thoughtful consideration of how a message should be phrased and framed for best audience understanding and effect. Let me break that down. Let me read 300 IQ break this down for you, Slime. Audience, for how a message should be phrased and framed for audience effect. That's all you need to understand from that. Basically, and to dumb this down, to break this down on the levels, this basically means that when you're speaking to a crowd, when you're speaking to a person, you have to be rhetorically sensitive, meaning you have to be aware of how you say something, of the way you phrase it, frame it, word it, how aggressively it comes off. You have to be aware of, based on how you change that, can change the effect and understanding of your message. Now, this is just public speaking. How can you apply this to your game? Because when everything I tell y'all, tone of voice, eye contact, listen, all of that shit, is it clicking now, chat? For all my niggas that's not new here, is it clicking now? Does it click now? Rhetorical sensitivity, that's what I was teaching y'all this whole time, bro. How a message should be phrased and framed for the best audience understanding and effect. Basically, how you say something to her can change the effectiveness or success rate of what you're saying. Did you even think about how she would have received what you just said? Did you even think before you spoke? Did you even think of a better way to reword what you was about to say? Because let's say you about to say something. You might reconsider how to reword it so it hit even better. Because there's different ways to say the same thing. You could say that. You could rephrase the same thing so many different ways. And it's going to have the same meaning. But based on how you rephrase it and frame it, it's going to hit different. Come on, man. This the real game. This the 300 IQ, bro. This the real breakdowns, man. We in the dojo. Come on now. Taekwondo handing out the cheat codes, man. I should drop this on YouTube, bro. Like, for real, chat. Come on now. Come on now. We go. Come on now. This ain't no walk up and pick up line and say this and say that. This game will change your whole game, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's 300 IQ tactics here, bro. This is why you gotta understand. When a Dooney Demon be one shot, she ain't had no choice. I'm already calculated and precise. The 10 steps ahead of myself. I already know what I'm doing. Like, the proper preparation prevents poor performance. She ain't had no choice. She was messing with a Dooney General, the sensei. Fuck is you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? Next thing you know, she liked me. This is a part of the plan. Man, not on no toxic shit, just on some shit that I'm really just being me. I'm really just being a real nigga, just using my knowledge that I got. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I'm toxic. Like, that toxic tie might have moved like that. Make her fall in love, beat it down, next. Make her fall in love, beat it down, next. Like, I don't roll like that no more. You know what I'm saying?